Hey, what's up? This is Taib from houseofkicks.com. And then I just decided to do a little comparison tonight with Jordan 6 and All Star. It's supposed to come out on, I guess, the 17th, right, of February, which is Friday, right? If I'm not mistaken, Friday or Saturday, one of those days. So I went ahead and then put some side by side pictures, and I wanted to show you some quick tips so that you don't get taken advantage of if you want to buy those online. And again, it's kind of hard to do this comparison. I actually didn't want to do because it was really super hard when you don't have the shoes on hand. I don't want to say the wrong thing. So I believe in prevention, meaning I don't want you to buy the shoes and then next thing you know it's like, oh man, it's a fake shoe. So I try to give you these quick tips. It doesn't mean that I know everything, and this is just it's not an exhaustive comparison. So what I mean is you can always add to it, retract from it, help me out. All right, I just give you these things for you to just it's like a little guideline. So it doesn't mean that it's the all and be all. All right, let me get to enough talking. The first thing I do is all the time is share my screen, right? So let me get to the screen share, and we're good to go. All right, so here it is here. Now, the one thing I always want to do is see that's the fake one is on top, and the authentic is the one in the bottom, right? This is the official picture. I'm always using official pictures where I'll make sure I'm not doing the wrong thing. Now, there's always a problem with the lighting when you do these comparisons. So I try to get the best pictures possible. So the first slide I want to show you is the side panels, right? If you look at the pocket or the pouches, whatever you want to call them, if you look at the authentic, the holes are smaller and the placement is definitely not the same. It's a little bit off. You see the holes on the fake one, it's kind of they're like bigger holes. And if you look at the color, the shade here, right here, all here is totally different. And I kind of zeroed in on the right here on the side panel. See the holes, smaller holes, and it's like blackish. It's black and it fades into green. This is supposed to rub off at some point. And I guess when you rub it off, there's a graphic. I don't know what a graphic is like, but see bigger holes on the fake ones, smaller holes on the authentic, and the texture and everything is just totally different. The color shade is not the same. If you look here, right here is black, right here is not black, right? And I also paid attention to you see here, the stitching where my mouse is pointing. Stitching is totally different. Look at the stitching here. Look at the whole craftsmanship is not the same, right? This area, right? And another thing you want to look at is the lining right here next to the neck of the shoe. You can barely see the inner liner. You can't see it over here. It's like nobody be seeing, right? On the authentic, you can kind of see it a little bit. But you know, that maybe I may be exaggerating. But yeah, this is just one thing you want to look at. Now the tongs, there's no difference in the tongue. They're all the same. And if you look at these holes here, look at the holes here. Again, this hole are smaller, bigger here. Next slide. The Jumpman, definitely there's like some nuances there. It's not that big of a deal, but you can still see the differences here, right? This is the authentic Jumpman. See, and the fake one has kind of like a breast. It's like sticking out, kind of. The head, the hand, everything. Just see that spacing here. It's like curvy here. You don't see that. It's straight down. It goes straight. It's vertical. There's no curve. There's no the outline is just totally different, right? And then another thing that I saw when I was doing this was the back side. If you look at this portion here, that's the inner liner. You see the angle is really steep. You kind of the spacing is cut a little too low. You see that it's steep, and here it's not as steep. It's a little flatter. You know, it's not flat, but I'm saying that the cut is just not the same, right? And the material is not the same. Now I showed you another picture of the Jumpman because I've seen two fakes, and here it's like he has a big belly. Look at it. There's a big belly here. You don't see that. See that? That's one thing. So you can always go back on the website and look at it. And if you look at the fake ones, they always get to be too narrow. Look at the base here. It's like too narrow. This is like opening up. You see, it's like going like this, and then it kind of opens up. The fake one, it's really hard to see that. Right. The other thing that I saw was the outsole. Right. If you look on the authentic, it's kind of purple, but it's a lighter purple. On the fake one, it's foggy. It's like ashy. It's like powdery, and it's a little bit darker. There's a darker purple. Even the black areas at the forefoot is not the same. They totally look at the holes. It just doesn't look the same. I keep saying the same thing. It doesn't look the same. You can see it. You can always go back on the website and look for yourself. Now, at the near the midfoot. You see how this is it? Like it's grayish and it's like powdery. It's ashy. It's not like that on the authentic. It's really just nice, right? And a lot of fakes tend to have that kind of feature. And if you look at the heel right here, the holes are not the same. You see the holes here? You can kind of see something in it. Here, you just see the holes. There's like no ridges in there, right? I hope you see that. You can always go back on the website, like I said. Then the next thing is the box. Box is another giveaway. Look, they're giveaway. I mean, if you look at the retail price here is in US dollars. It's 225 US dollars, right? That's the authentic. And the fake one is Canadian dollars. It's 300. So the fake one will have this kind of box, right? And if you look at the top of the box, the lid, it's like ashy, and a lot of fake ones, they have that ashy look, man. Like it's always pale looking. See that the shade is just not the same. Like this is black and this is like grayish. It's not a lighting because that's just how it is. Even the label, see the label here? The label is off, and I feel like they kind of messed up with the UPC code. The UPC code here ends with the same. I don't know. I'm not gonna say because the different sizes. But either way, man, you can see all those differences. Now, I don't have a picture of the inside label of the authentic. So what I did was I showed you the label of the fake one. This is the label of the fake one. So if you have anyone, if you see any shoes with the same details in the inside label, stay away from it. That's simple, right? And then these are more pictures of the fake ones. You know, you can, there's a bunch of websites that are selling the fake ones. So you got to be very careful. This is like one of those that was a little hard to do, right? Now I give you a list of authorized retailers that are getting it. Kicks USA, UBQ, and Jimmy John's, Foot Locker, of course, is getting there. Finish Line, all these other places getting them. So you can always go and check those links and save it for yourself. Now, if you want to get them early, I also have links here for you for eBay sellers. All right. So I hope this helps, guys. So again, if you have any questions, just refer to the web. Just go on the website, click through, go on the website, and you can get any answers you want. And if you feel like commenting, you want to put a comment on it, just go down, and just comment and just add on your own comments. We're always learning. All right. Thanks for watching, man. This is Ty from House of Kicks, and stay tuned for more stuff.